we've still got a few weeks until we get the next lot of PlayStation Plus games. It's getting to that point where people are getting a little bit stir crazy, looking for things to pass the time. Everyone's probably played Uncharted by now and completed it the amount of time people stuck in the house, and Dirt Rally obviously isn't going to be for everyone, so it's that time of the week where we're going to check out the PlayStation Store and see what awesome deals there are for you guys. Now, if you do want to make your gaming even better, make sure you check out my sponsor Controller Mods. There's a link down below, and there is a discount code as well that should pop up on the screen. Their controllers that they do are amazing. They do full custom controllers, modded controllers, and even the little buttons on the back, which just make your gaming so much easier. But let's get into it. Now, the first section that we're going to look at is the exclusives to PlayStation Plus. Now, the first one that I'm going to go for is something a little bit different. It's called Catherine Full Body. Now, it's normally 50 quid on the store. If you've got PlayStation Plus at the moment, you can currently get it for £17. It's an anime-based story game that you can play through full multiplayer. It looks very interesting. There's a ton of DLC for it as well. And the second one that I'm going to go for is a little indie title. It's called Detective Gallo. It's normally £12 on the store. It's currently £4 to pick up with PlayStation Plus. Now, this one is something different that I'd normally kind of mention, but at the moment, I'm kind of trying out completely different games, and if I'm enjoying stuff, then I'm gonna go with it. And this one is a point and click comic style game that's full of puzzles and stuff. This kind of game, if you can get into it, can keep you occupied for hours. It's one of them that you probably will complete fully in like one sitting after a few hours or so. It's decent, it's worth a play if you're after something new, and if you've never tried this kind of game before, it might be worth a go, because sometimes they can get pretty addictive. Next up, we're going to check out the under £16. The game that I'm going to start with on here is such an amazing game which had so much potential, but it had a few changes compared to the first one in the series which I wasn't too keen on, and it's The Division 2. Now, it's £25 on the store normally, which is quite a cheap price for the game, to be fair. It's currently on sale at £8. Now, I loved The Division 1. I played it for hours and hours every single day, and I couldn't wait to play Division 2. When I played the beta for it, I loved it. The actual normal campaign that you go through, all the different missions that you go through, I still think are amazing. The only thing that I don't like about this is the Dark Zone, and it's one thing that once you finish the story and you kind of get to max level, it's where everyone tends to go just for some fun, and the Dark Zone on Division 2 was so different that after trying it for a few times, just didn't like it. Everyone that I played with didn't like it either, so it got to the point once you kind of finished, got all your gear, got to max level, there was nothing really to do on the game anymore. Now, obviously, they brought the new DLC out, which wasn't included in the Year 1 pass, which is really annoying. That on the store at the moment is usually around £25. I've not played it myself personally, but people that I know that have played it have said it's absolutely amazing, and it does kind of go back to playing like the Division 1 with the new story carrying on. So if you like the Division and you like the Division 1, check this out, and maybe even check out the DLC as well. And the second one that I'm going to go for, again, is completely different, but is so fun to play, is Kerbal Space Program. Now, I play this game on PC, and it's a really strange game to try and explain what you do. Literally, you build a rocket in however way you want it. You can build it so it's realistic or so it looks stupid, and it's pretty much a simulator to try and get into space. Most of the time, you literally end up blowing up, spinning around in circles and flying off in the wrong direction, but if you can figure out how to play the game, it's really, really fun. It's normally £33 on the store, it's currently £9. But the final section that we're going to check out is the Most Wanted. This is where all the AAAs are, but at the same time, most of the games that are constantly on sale anyway. So there might not be many that I mention, or I might mention ones that I've mentioned in the past, but let's check it out anyway. First up, Assassin's Creed Odyssey. Now, you got a few different options on here. You can get the deluxe edition at the moment for 20 quid, which is normally 67. You can get the ultimate edition for 40 quid, which is normally nearly 100. And the DLC for it's £13 on the store. I like Assassin's Creed, but since they kind of mixed it up, I've not really got into it as much. The last ones that I played, I love Black Flag. I think that was the first Assassin's Creed game that I ever played. When it went on to the one in Paris and the one in London, absolutely loved it, thought it was amazing. Then they skipped the year and then they brought out the one in Egypt, and because it changed that much, I just couldn't get into it. Probably an amazing game, it's just because I'd only kind of just got into the series, the massive change kind of put me off playing it. But looks like an amazing kind of game that a lot of you guys are going to love, and a massive discount as well. And the second one that I'm going to go for is Hunt Showdown. Not long been released. It's normally 35 quid on the store. You can currently pick it up for £24, or you can get the Legendary Edition for £28. Not too sure what it includes though. It's not a bad game, but you do need people to play with on this. If you think of not a BR game as such, but with a BR aspect, you'll start at a certain point on the map with your team, and there'll be a few other teams that start kind of other places on the map, and the aim of the game is to track down and hunt the monsters that are in there. There's loads and loads of AI enemies like zombies and spiders and weird stuff that you have to kind of shoot on your way, but then once you get to where the big enemy is, you'll defeat the enemy, pick something up, and then the aim of it is to try and escape and get to an extraction point. You can either camp out the boss, wait for an enemy team to try and kill it. Once they've killed it, go in, finish them off, and then take the stuff off their body. You can wait for an enemy to go in, kill the boss, and then track them down. Or you can try and literally just get in, kill them, and escape yourself, but knowing that other people are probably trying to do the same thing. Not a bad game. Couple of things that I don't like about it though. Once you get to a certain level in the game, you'll kind of level up all your guns, so you've got a decent starting set, and then if you get killed at all, next time you start the game you start with nothing, but the other people in the game will start with amazing guns. Gets really annoying. Amazing at the start, but like once you, I think it's when you get to level 9, it puts it into like a hardcore kind of mode where you lose everything. Not too sure if they'll ever take that out, but it is a decent game and it's definitely worth a play. But that's pretty much it for this one. I hope you've enjoyed the video. If you have, a like would be awesome. Leave me a comment down below. Let me know your thoughts on the games that I've mentioned, and if there's anything on the store that you think's worth checking out, make sure you leave a comment down below. But thanks for watching guys, and I'll catch you next time.